Hello, good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you, everybody? I hope you can hear me. Yes, we are live. We are live right now. I hope you can hear me. So, if you can hear me, can you say yes? We can hear you. Let me see who is going to do that first. Who is online right now? I got 2 likes already. Beautiful. Who's giving us 2 likes already? Great. I hope you can all hear me. Okay, I hope you can hear me. Good evening, everybody. I hope you can hear me. Demi, who's on the line? Loud and clear. All right, good stuff. Thank you so much. Who is the first online today? I'm going to give kudos to the first 4 people. Okay, let me make it for the first 5 people. So I'm going to read out the names. Yeah? I see Demi here. I see Sunday here. Sunday Caller. I see Soje here. Soje Brand. I see Omotosho Dia. I see Vasile Sodu here. And I'm going to extend it to Lawrence. Hey, Lawrence, how you doing? Good to see all you guys here today. Excellent. Glad that you are able to join this conversation tonight. I hope you had a good day. How are your days, guys? Okay, Ali. Hello, Ali. Where is Ali joining from? Where are you joining from, Ali? All right. 7 likes already. Great stuff. Thank you guys for giving us those likes. In fact, it's brilliant. So if you can pop in those likes as soon as possible, as soon as you join this conversation, just pop in the like. Put in your like session, man. Oh, Simangaliso, how you doing? Oh, Deepak, good to see you again. All right, great stuff. All right, we got 7 likes already, and we got 18 people right now. I think today we're gonna break our records. Today we're gonna break records. We're gonna have more people join, and probably we're gonna have more likes today. And at the same time, we're gonna enjoy the lesson today as well. As you know, that we give true lessons. We don't hide anything away. We give you proper strategy that you can take away and use immediately. You can take it away and also adjust it to your liking. Yes, Ali, UAE, wow. So what time is it in UAE right now? You must be like midnight or something like that. Hey, Akim. Hello, Akim. Yes, Deepak. Yeah, good to see you, Deepak. Excellent. Okay, I'm sure UAE should be close to midnight or more than that now. So for you guys, for you to join from UAE, well done. I'm sure you are going to have a lot of things to take away today. Good evening. Oh, where have you been? Die Hard. I've been looking for you all the while. Where have you been, man? We missed you, right? In Discord. You're not there. Even in Telegram. Come on, man. Things are moving on. Man. Yeah, we need you. Come on. We need all of you guys. We need everybody to come on board. Yes. Who's this? Olushola Adenike Festus, ready to learn this magic. Yes, I've understood that it's a wonderful strategy, and we are piloting it for some special things. So you guys, you are going to help us to develop this strategy further. So I'm going to lay the foundations of the strategy. As you know, I will lay the foundation, but I wouldn't say, oh, that is the best. That's the best settings, or you cannot improve it. No, I wouldn't say something like that. But I would tell you that it's a good foundation, which at the moment you can go home and straight away and go to the market with it. However, it is still available for improvement, if you know what I mean. All right, you're welcome, Die Hard. You're welcome. Sinkuba is here. Sandile is here. Good evening, family. Okay, yes. Yeah, the indicator, Vasile indicator, and the template I'm going to give you is actually on the MT4 platform. Okay, but for the MT5, I haven't investigated that yet, but it's something I can investigate. If enough people want it, I could go ahead and try and figure out how we can get that. But for now, the one we have is for the MT4. So it has the template, it has all the indicators that we are going to use tonight. Okay, good stuff. So thank you so much, everybody, for coming. So we're gonna start now because we are 25. Please remember to give us a like button. Okay. Click the like button and don't forget to actually click the bell so that you get notified whenever we are on live. Whenever we put on live session, you get notified and you can jump on board. All right. So after this lesson, before the end of this lesson, I'm going to introduce you to what we do as your trade mentor. A lot of you guys here know what we do already, but I will take few moments to discuss it. So I hope you are happy for me to do that, but I will have finished the lesson, show you the strategy, and at the end I will show you what we do with your permission. Okay, so who was here last week? If you were here last week, just say yes. If you are here last week, I want to know, because it means that you have the basic. But if you are new, say new. If you are new, say new. Hey, Deepak. Good evening, Deepak. Good to see you again. Yes. So if you are new, just say new. But if you are here last week or a week before, says I've been here, something like that. Not new. I don't want to use the word old, right? I don't want to use the word old. No one is old. All right, everybody is new. Okay, so if you are new, let us know so that we can help you out here. All right, I hope you can. Okay, new. So Sunday is new. Soje is new. Okay. All right, so we are going to quickly go through, describe the strategy because of the new guys here. All right, Abdi. Okay, Abdi Farah. Hello to see you. Yeah, thank you so much for the faith you have in us. We are doing the best we can, and I hope you guys are winning. Okay. Do we have the code? Yes, you have the code for the indicators. Yes. Okay, thank you so much. All right, so let me quickly go over it. You will see what we are talking about. Okay, but I'm not going to go through slide. But if you want me to go through slide, I could quickly go through the slide so that for the benefit of people who were in here before, they can see it. Okay, quickly, I'm going to go through the slide very quickly so that people who are not here can see it. Okay, so we're going to talk about inside bar. How do we determine direction of the trend? How do we determine strength of the trend and inside bar setup? Okay, placing stop loss and the summary. Okay, so what is an inside bar? Look at these two bars here. It's very simple. Which one is inside of which one? So you can see this smaller bar is right inside this big bar. That's why we call this the mother, and this is the inside bar. Okay, remember, for an inside bar to be the correct one, all the wicks, the top wick and the bottom wick, all of them must be engulfed inside this big mother bar. Okay, if the wick is shooting out, is no longer an inside bar. If the down wick is shooting out, it is no longer an inside bar. Okay, I hope that is very clear. Okay, so we know what inside bar is. Okay, so we also know that it's an indecision candle. Okay, it is an indecision because you are on a trend and suddenly there was a slowdown in action. Okay, so what does it show us? It shows us that the market probably is about to turn, and the market is just stalling before the next move. Okay, so this is important. The inside bar must occur in a strong trend. So we are looking to take advantage of an inside bar that happen in a strong trend. For example, right, how do you determine a trend? We all know simple moving average, what it does. We use simple moving average to tell us whether we are uptrend or downtrend. You can see this is an uptrend. That's why we put moving average. This moving average, we are going to use 10 simple moving average. Okay, so that is, it's going to tell us direction of the trend. When the price is above moving average, we say we are uptrend. When the price is below moving average, we say we are downtrend. Okay, the second thing we are going to look at is how strong is that trend, and we use this indicator called Bollinger Bands to do that. Most of you know Bollinger Bands already. Bollinger Bands has 3 bands: the lower band, the middle band, and the upper band. Okay, when price is hugging the upper band, you say it is in a strong trend. When price is hugging the lower band, for example, you say it's in a strong downtrend. When price are moving between the upper and lower band and crossing the middle one, you say it is in a range. Okay, all right, so we know that, but it is not so easy to predict it, to tell exactly when it started, when it finished. When this trend started, it's not very easy to determine, so it's very subjective. So that's why we have to look for another indicator to do exactly what this Bollinger Band does. You know what Bollinger Band does actually is, when it's in a strong trend, it will expand. The band will expand. The distance between the lower band and the upper band will be big, massive like that. But when there is no trend, the band will be close together like this. It will be close together. So that is, there's no trend. So we know that already, that when the band is close together, that is a range, no trend. When the band expand, then we are in a trend. Okay, but is there any other indicator that can tell us exactly the same information, just this information, but in a more precise way? The answer is yes. This same information that the band is telling us, we have another indicator that can explain it better, that can give us more accurate. This is also accurate, but you know, it's subjective. To read it is subjective. You can't tell whether it starts from this candle or the next candle or the next candle where the uptrend started. So hence we got this next candle. We call it Bollinger Band width. Okay, it's also Bollinger Band, but what it's measuring is actually measuring the gap, the width, the distance between the top and the bottom band. So when the gap is narrow, it will print a yellow color. When the gap is wide, it will print a red color. So it is very easy for us now to say, okay, all right, this trend started from here, from this candle here, and it ended with this candle here. And the range started from that candle and end with this candle, and the trend also starts again from that candle, and on it goes. So with this band width, it is easy for us to determine when it starts. But looking at the band itself, it is not that easy. So that is why we are going to leave the band alone, and we'll now focus on the band width. Both of them are doing exactly the same job, but in a different way to show us the data. Okay, I hope you are still getting it up to now. All right, so now let's look at a typical setup. Any questions so far? Let me see question before I move to typical setup. Hope you're enjoying it. Right, okay, what have we got? All right, yes. Do we have the code? Yes, I think I answered that. A week before you are back in Africa. Okay, Abdi back in Africa. Welcome back. Okay, Akachuku. Thanks for joining us. And Soje, you're asking for alligator. Okay, it looks like alligator, but it is actually Bollinger Band. Okay, so let's go back. So now let's discuss a typical setup. Okay, as you know, the inside bar is one that happens when the bar is enclosed in the previous one. When a new bar is enclosed in the previous one, a new bar enclosed in the previous one, a new bar enclosed in the previous one, This bar is enclosed in this previous one. This bar is enclosed in this previous one. That is the inside bar. Okay, that is how to recognize the inside bar. We all know that. Now, to trade a buy position, you must recognize an inside bar that is above moving average. We talked about that already. But the third thing is that it must be in a strong trend. The bandwidth must be red. Okay, so if that is the case, this one is not valid trade, even though it is above moving average, even though it is inside bar. But look at the color of the bandwidth is yellow. Even the next one also is inside the yellow band, but the next one is right, the next one is right, the next and the next ones are right. So this is how to identify them. All right, so it's an example of downtrend inside bar and uptrend inside bar. Okay, so we're going to see all of them in the chart. Okay, so now stop loss is also very important. How do we place our stop loss? Listen to this carefully. Okay, so we know here that this is our inside bar, right? To buy, because now we are above moving average, so we are only going to buy. We are only going to put a buy stop above the mother bar, the previous bar. So we want to break the mother bar going up. That is where we are going to trade a long position. Don't bother looking for short position here. I just put this one for education only, but don't bother executing that, because you cannot execute a sell order above moving average. So we are not going to execute that. So you might even don't put it. So now when you put a buy stop here above the mother bar, you see this is the inside bar. So when your position is taken, your position is taken, you need to put a stop loss. All right, so your stop loss will be below the inside bar. Some people use this other side, the low of the mother bar, as the stop loss. It can work as well. The only difference is that the stop loss will be a little bit bigger than using the inside bar as your stop loss. So I will encourage using the inside bar, so you can keep your risk level lower, and the risk reward will be better if your stop loss is smaller. But if you always have a huge stop loss, it might be difficult for you to actually get 1 to 2, 1 to 3 risk reward ratio. Okay, all right. So the Bollinger, okay, you said the Bollinger band width doesn't look like this. Can we have the code for it in the Python or script place? Yes, Bollinger band is actually a default. I will show you right now on MetaTrader 4 platform. It's a default indicator. It's always there, and you can see the code. How do I get the Bollinger band width? Yes, it's in a package. So it's in a package that you are going to get from the YouTube channel. So on the same YouTube that you are watching right now, if you go to the description of this particular YouTube you are watching this video, you will see a link to download this indicator and the template. Everything is there. Okay, all right, so this is the summary. So you are looking for inside bar on the higher time frame. So we want to use higher time frame. We don't want to do 5 minutes. I know some people use it on lower time frame, which is good if you can find it, if it can work. Inside bar must occur in a strong trend. We know that we enter the inside bar on a break of the mother bar, high or low, high for long, low for short. So we place our stop loss just below the inside bar, high or low. So that is it. Any question before we go into the chart and do the practicals? So I covered everything within 15 minutes. 15 minutes, 20 minutes, right? Yeah, especially those that are new. Those that are new, if you have any question, quickly let us know so that we can bring you up to date. Okay, so it's very simple. All right, so now we are going to come back into our screen here, into MT4. Okay, someone that was asking for Bollinger Band, right? Okay, oh, no. So you are asking for BB width. Okay, yes, so let me show you the BB width we are using. We are using this BB width here called Welsh BB width, right? I'll show you now. I'll show you that you can change the code if you want to. I'll show you the code because it looks like Deepak, you're a programmer, so you are able to modify and adjust the settings, the code, and everything you want to do. I'll show you now. Okay. So you can see that is Bollinger Band width. So you can see the code here. So it's there for you if you want to modify or change anything there. I hope that satisfies your question. Okay. All right. So any other question? Okay. How do I get the Bollinger? Okay. Yes, you can get it from this video. Just go to the video and click description. You will find it there. Okay, good. Now let's set up our trading strategy. Okay, so the first thing we are going to add, we are going to insert, let's just do it from here. First of all, we are going to insert what is called moving average. Is found under trend moving average, and we are going to do 10 moving average, not 20, not 100, 10. Okay, so it's a simple moving average. Okay, the color can be anything you like. Okay, so that is a moving average. So anytime the price is above moving average, we say it's uptrend. When the price is below, we say it's downtrend. When the price is crisscrossing it, we say it is in a range. But we will use some other things to determine that. Okay, all we are just the moving average care about is whether it's above or below it. Okay, so the next thing we are going to add is we are going to add the Bollinger Band width. So that is down here. It's called Welsh BB width. Okay, so all right, this is it. So inputs, you can see if you use Bollinger Band, you know that Bollinger Band has Bollinger Band period and deviation. So the standard is 22, period 20 and deviation 2. So the extra parameter that BB width has is just this minimum percentage range, range percent 20. Okay, so click OK to that. We don't change any of the settings, just leave standard Bollinger Band settings there. That's it, you're done. Okay, so you see, okay, what I like to do is I like to keep this color to be, because they put yellow and lime, there's no need to do that. I could just put yellow, both of them, because I want single, either it is go or no go, either trade or no trade. Okay, so you know, here when we are in red, we are in a trend. When we are in red, we are in a trend. When we are in yellow, we are in a range. As you can see, not good to be trading around here because we are in a range. Okay, let me scroll back a little bit. You can see the whole of this area is telling us that we are in a range. Okay, here it says we are in a range, we are in a bit of a trend here, and you can see that red. Okay, so here it says we are in a trend, and the whole of this area it says we are in a range because it's going up and down on the moving average. Here proper trend, as you can see majority of the time the bandwidth is red. Okay, you can see here it's not clear, so you can use any chart, euro, dollar, whatever chart you want to use for this. Okay, so now you've seen that. So now let us try to find the first inside bar here, starting from this last one here. Let's work backward and see if you can find inside bar. Okay, I think this one is an inside bar. Do you agree with me? Let me put insert a arrow there. Okay, down arrow. As you can see, that is an inside bar. In fact, the second one is an inside bar. The third one is an inside bar. The fourth one is also an inside bar. Because this is a massive mother candle. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 inside bar inside it. Okay? So it is a bit difficult to find inside bar with the naked eye. Though it is not impossible. Look at that. That is another inside bar here. Okay? So hence, we have another indicator that could help us to find the inside bar. Okay? So, the indicator, I believe, what do we call it again? I think I did. Let me apply the template. I did a template for it, which I call inside bar trading. Okay, good. All right, you can see the inside bar I'm talking about. You can see that it has been recognized by the indicator. That massive, and these 4 candles, they are all inside of this massive candle. So that's why we have this indicator to actually help us to get the inside bar. Okay, so the question now is, how do you trade the inside bar? You know how to trade it already. Is that you are going to look for the high. So you're going to draw, let's say you draw a line here. That is the high, and that's the low of the mother bar. So because we are below moving average, you are only looking to sell. So you don't even need to do this one. You don't need to put the up bar there, except just for your own for looking at it. But you are not going to take any trade going up, because we are below moving average here. So look at when it is broken. So remember, where do you put your stop loss? You are going to use the first inside bar as your stop loss. Okay, so when it's broken here and the price is going down from there, so your stop loss will be the high of the small inside bar. That inside bar, that is your stop loss. Okay, any question? Okay, to get the Bollinger Band width, you are going to get it from the description of the video. This live video you are watching, you can download it. It's there for you to download. Okay, so this is how you get this is how you trade it. So you do a sell from this line here, and once you do a sell, you put your stop loss. You find what is the stop loss pips. Remember, this is 4 hours, so your stop loss here is about 52 pips. Okay, so your TP1 will be 52 pip as well. So your first TP target will be 52 pips. So now you are going to look for your first TP. So it will be round about same as your initial risk. So this is your initial risk, and this is your first target. So now if you take this trade, you will have been out of your first target, and you still keep your if you have 2 positions, you keep your second position running until you hit your 2-second TP. Okay, good stuff. All right, let's look for more examples. So this is one example. If you have any question, you can just put the question on. I will try and answer the question. So let's look for more examples. Okay. All right, let's change the currency pair. Let's change it to what? Let's change. Anybody want any currency pair to look into? Let's change it to USD card or GBP USD. Okay, so this is USD card. Okay, like if you see this big massive kind of candle, you know, this happened yesterday. Oh no, a few days ago, right? I think 2 days ago, with oil inventory in Canada. So that's why you get this kind of news related candle. So in that case, you see it's massive. Okay, it could still work, But be careful when you have this kind of massive candle, because most of the time, most candle will be spent inside here. You could find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candles all inside this one bar because it's so big. So sometimes just be careful when you see a big candle like that. Okay, so we are going to do a bit of exercise now. All right, I'm going to give you an exercise to do. Okay, so I'm going to give you like 3 trades, and you're going to show me whether they are good or not good trade. Okay, let's come here. Okay, so I want to see combination of good and bad ones. Okay, all right, so I will say trade number 1. This is trade number 1. Insert, let's put text. So that's trade number 1. So the question is trade number 1, is trade number 1 a good trade? Okay, when you see red or whatever this color is, or orange, it means there is a break, bearish break below the mother bar. But when the color is blue, it means there is a break above the mother bar. Of course, you know that you're only trading when you are under the moving average. You are only trading this red color. When you are above moving average, you are trading blue color. All right, let's check that. Let me show you the indicator itself. Let me show you the indicator. So it's called PZ. PZ inside bars. Okay, PZ inside bars. Okay, so let me do the colors. Okay, it does have green, so I'm going to turn that to red, and I'm going to turn this one to okay, no, let's leave that one as what it is. Set it to, is this one I want to change. I want to change this one from tomato to red, and from Dutch blue to real blue, so we can actually see it very well. All right, okay, so now, so you're going to tell me number 1, is number 1 a good trade? Is number 1 a good trade? If it is, say 1 is good, 1 good. Is number 1 a good trade? If 1 is good, say good. And we're gonna do number 2. Okay, number 2 trade. Is number 2 a good trade? Then we go do number 3. So pop in your answers. Number 3, is it a good trade? Number 3. 1, 2, and 3. So 1 yes, 2 yes, 3 yes, or 1 no, 2 no, 3 no, or whatever. Okay, let me know. Okay, so Sergey says 1 is bad. Okay, 1 is bad. Okay, if you know why is it bad, any reason why it's bad? 1, 2, and 3. Okay, the first one is a sell, the second one is a buy, the third one is a sell. Okay. Okay, it has hit the stop loss. Okay, which one? Okay, so time frame is a 4-hour time frame we are using right now. Yes, it will work on commodity as well. Yes, it works on indices, Tebogo. Okay, 1 is bad according to Soje. Deepak says no. Tebogo says 1 is bad. Okay, somebody say they are all good. Soja say 2 is good. Okay, say 2 close to the moving average. 1 and 2, yes. 3 bad. Okay. 2 is also bad trade. What about green color? Okay, green color. Where did you see the green color? Deepak say 1. The big candle spike. I thought it was because of the interest rate yesterday for Canada. Yes, yes. Was that interest rate releases yesterday? If that is it, then yes. I know there was also inventory. Petrol, crude oil inventory. You know, Canada is heavily dependent on crude oil. 3 is also bad. It's on the moving average. 1 and 3 stop loss. Okay. All right. Let me quickly debunk all of it. All right. So what we are looking at, what I want you to look at is when this happened, we are all under moving average, right? So you see, the second one will never be a good trade. In fact, you will never do the second trade because it is a blue color. That means it is a break above the mother bar. That's why this bullish candle break above this mother bar. So number 2 is never a trade. So the question is number 1 and number 3, are they correct? And you need to check for bandwidth. Is the color red when the bar are broken? Okay, so let's look at here. This is number 1 here. This is when the bar was formed. You can see we are still under yellow. Okay, then let's look at number 2. Okay, number 2 here was broken here. It was broken when we were red, or it was formed here and we were on red. So number 3 will be a trade you can look at. Number 2, never. And number 1 is actually on the borderline. As you can see, we are still in yellow when we had the mother bar formation. Okay. Any question? Yes. And the red at the bottom. Yes. So the red at the bottom also is a trade. Okay. The red at the bottom also is a trade. As you can see, it breaks here, and your stop loss will be the high. Let me put your stop loss, right? So it's the high of this bar here. So that's your stop loss, and this is your trade. So that is your trade, and this is your stop loss. So if you look at both, you are looking at about 14 pips. Let's call it 15 pips. Yeah, 15 pips stop loss. And now let's see whether you get 15 pips before the market turns. To the end here, you can see you get 30 something pips, 36 pips. So you must have got your TP1 and TP2 before the market turns. So my advice is that try and secure your TP1 as soon as possible, and let the other part of your trade run. Can run to TP2, 3, 4, 5, depending on how strong that trend is. Okay, let's pick another currency pair, or let's go to indices. Somebody mentioned indices. Let's go to indices. Let's look at Spain, for example. Let's look at Spanish. Okay, so right, if you are using this, the inside bar indicator, sometimes it doesn't remember its painting, so you have to be refreshing it regularly. So you refresh it, you can see now it didn't remember it, but you refresh it. Okay, now we are here. Tell me, are these tradable? Number 1, 2, and 3. So this is number 1. This is number 1. That's number 1. That's number 2. Number 3. So 1, 2, 3. Which one can you trade? Is any of them tradable? 1, 2, and 3. Let me see how much you got it. 1, 2, and 3. So this is number 1. That's number 2. Number 3. Is there any of them tradable? Okay, is there any of them tradable? 1, 2, and 3. Let me take this out of the way. Number 1. That's number 1. Is number 1 tradable? What about number 2? 1, 2, 3 are bad trades. 1, 2, 3 are bad trades. Why are they bad trade? Good answer. Deepak. All right. Okay, on Nasdaq, we're going to try it on Nasdaq. Yes. Deepak, I think you got it. Deepak got it. You can see all the 3 trades, you cannot take them because they are all under yellow bandwidth. They're all yellow bandwidth. Okay. You can see some indices, they just run yellow all the time. You don't get them to red. But sometimes when you get them to red, now we are on red. Okay. Now this trade, can you do this trade? Yes. Can you do that trade? Yes. Because we are above moving average, and then we can take the trade. Okay. These yellow ones here, can you do these 2 trades? No. Can you do all this trade? No. You can see a Spanish index. You can see a lot of time is not trending. It's in a range. That's why you get all this. The BB is always yellow most of the time. So you will have to find some good ones that trend, a trending market. Let's see Italian. It's probably going to follow the same way too. If you look at Italian, see, majority of the time it's in a range. Here it's in a trend. You can see it's a good trade. If you take that trade, break the top, and off you go. Even this one also, break it here, off you go. You make your TP1 and 2 there. Here you make TP1, TP2 as well. Then all this one, you avoid them. You avoid all this one because you can see it's not in a trend. It can show you. But if you don't have this indicator, this bandwidth indicator, you might as well go ahead and do some of this trade, and it will not work out. Okay. So you can see a few times that look, you can see when it is red, very good trade here, another very good trade there, another very good trade there. They are all in profit because you have red bandwidth. You have red bandwidth there, you see, and we are looking at Italian index. So we are looking at indices here. Remember, I'm using 4 hours. You can use 4 hours, you can use daily, depending on your time. Yellow is not okay, only the red. Or is this green or red? Let me see. I thought it was red. Yes, I think it's yellow and red. Yeah, it's a red. Yeah, it's red. So it's red here. So under red, yes, you can trade. Under yellow, avoid it. Yes. Great stuff. Okay, so you can see okay, like this one. Yeah, this one happens. It started when it was yellow, but it finishes in a red. So even here, you will have got your TP1 or probably TP2, because this will be your stop loss here. Your stop loss will be here, and you sold here. Your stop loss is here. So this is just your stop loss size, and you can see you get twice that size for your take profit. Okay, so I'm just scrolling through so that you know that there is no pretending or hiding anything away. So all these ones, you will not take all this trade, as you can see. Okay, there's so many gaps in indices. All right, so look at that. Look at this. Right, so if you are using this strategy for here, you could have been riding this trend. So this will be your trade number 1, trade number 2, trade number 3, trade number 4, trade number 5, because this red is telling you can still trade it. Okay, this yellow says no, don't go there. This yellow says no, go there. All right, so you can use this for indices as we have said. Any more question? All right, let's look at, somebody say we should check NASDAQ. Is it? Okay, NASDAQ or S&P 500. Okay, let's check that. Okay, is that NASDAQ? That is our US Tech, right? That's US Tech. All right, so let's look at US Tech too. Okay, yellow all through here, no trade all through here. Okay, we got red here, so our first trade is here. Okay, but these ones are not trade because they are red above the moving average. Okay, here we are all red here, so this is a trade, which is good trade. Here is another trade. Let's see what you get. You probably get your TP1 out of here. Okay, this is not a trade, but that one is a trade. As you can see, it happened in red and it happens above moving average, so that's a buy trade. So here you are going to buy here, and your stop loss will just be the size of this thing here. Okay, and then you take your TP1, TP2, and probably TP3. Okay, that's also a trade. When it breaks below, you take your TP1 out. That is not a trade because it happens above the moving average. That's not a that's a break below, and you are not going to take a sell trade above moving average. Okay, that's a trade. Here it's a trade as well. All this area, there's no trade here because of the yellow. Okay, this is a very good trade. That's a red, and it broke it, and then you can see TP1 to TP like TP5 or even TP10. Okay, this is a trade number 1, trade number 2, trade number 3, and that's it. Then trade, and okay, this is not a trade because it happens above moving average. You cannot sell above moving average. All right. Okay, can we try it on crypto? All right, let's try it on one crypto and check it out. Let's try it on BTC. All right, let's try it on BTC. Oh, what's that? Look at that gap. Look at that gap. Let me put it back on. Okay, all right, so let's look at that. Okay, so let's scroll. Okay, let me scroll from here. You can see in this occasion, this is not a trade. All right, this is not a trade because it happened in yellow area. But this one, when it breaks here, when it breaks this candle, it's actually in borderline. So in life, when you are trading it, you will watch whether you are in a yellow or you are in red before you take a position. So if you are in a red, you take the position. If you are in a yellow, you don't take the position. So of course this one went well, but you got to know what it is in life. All these ones, there is no position, no trade. Okay, here you are going to take this trade because you are still in red. As you can see, you are still in red here. You are going to take this trade, but that trade, you will not take that trade because you are already in a range in yellow. All right, so that is BTC for you, Bitcoin. All right, so all these ones, they are no good trade. They are not trades. Maybe here, maybe you get 1 or 2 trades here that fall into the red. The remaining are in yellow. All right, any question? How to add crypto on MT4 platform? Yeah, it's here. You can see, let me expand this for you. You can see this is Bitcoin, that's Ethereum, and that's Ripple. It depends on how many your broker has. Let me show all symbol. It depends on how many your broker has. This broker do have a few of them. Which one is this? Okay, Dash US. So I think he has a Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Ripple. I think he has 3. Some may have more than that, but this particular broker, I think he has only 3, or maybe he has it somewhere else that I haven't seen it. But that's the 3 I can see. Which one is Emeron US dollar? MA coin. Oh, that's another one then. EMC coin. That's another one. What's this one? Name coin. What about this? This is pair coin. So it has more than 3. EOS US dollar US. Okay, Litecoin. Oh yeah. It's got Litecoin. It's got Dash, and it's got Bitcoin Cash. So it's got more than 3. Yeah, it's got nearly 10. So it depends on your broker. Yes, you say you are missing good trade when it's yellow. Yeah, we do miss good trade, but the fact is I want to avoid a lot of bad trades. Okay, for here you get this trade, you get that trade. That's not going to happen because it's above moving average. You get this trade, you get that trade. But if you go to yellow side now, you start taking this type of trade. You can see this type of trade doesn't lead you anywhere. Okay, so you end up having a lot of bad trade if you don't specify that you are going to do it only under red. Look at here, all this yellow. If you are doing all this trade, yes, I agree with you. Sometimes you miss a good trade, but also you escape a lot of bad trade. Look at these ones. These are very, very good trades under red. Okay. What is the difference between the red and the green color for the indicator? All right. Which of the indicator you are talking about? Is it the Bollinger Band width, or is it the intraday bar locator? This is just to show you where the intraday bar is. All this is just to show you where the intraday bar is. All right. Which other one can we see? Let's see. Gold. Let's see gold. XAU, US. Let's see some of the commodities. All right. Let's see gold commodity. All right. So this is gold. This one is not going to work. That is not going to work. That is very good, but it's still under yellow. But now properly we are under red. Okay, so this is going to be a sell here, which will give you a fantastic profit. Okay, because it's under red. Okay, this is a under yellow. So if you have gone into it, maybe you could have made some pips out of it. But here they are all under yellow. Okay, now this is under red and it's below. So you can take that trade. All these are under yellow. All these are under yellow. This is under red, which is a buy trade. So you take a buy here and it goes up, which fantastic, because your stop loss will be somewhere here. Okay, and look at this one as well. It's a good trade, but that is not going to, you are not going to trade that one because it's above. This one you are going to take it because when it break it, it's already red. Okay, it's already red at the time. Good question. Good. BB which is 20%. Yeah. So the 20% is the setting. So for example, if you change the settings, indicators, you change the settings of the BB width from being 20%. Let's say you make it 50%, for example. You will see this will change how many bars are colored yellow and how many bars are colored red. Let's see. You can see that they change, right? More yellows now, more yellows. Okay. So the tighter you make it, the more the accuracy. Okay, the more accurate it will become. Okay, so default value is just 20%. It's 20%. I like to put it, as I said before, I like to have the two colors the same, It's just because they are both saying the same thing. Okay, there we go. All right, so all of this area, nothing to trade here, nothing to trade here. Only one single trade here, which seems to be a good one. If we avoid the, if we are able to avoid the, actually we are going to take a TP one before this bar, because look like this bar may have touched the stop loss, because it's nearly at the same level as the stop loss. But by then, before you get the stop loss, you already take your TP1 out. Okay. So this one is not tradable. That's a very good trade, as you can see it. Very good trade. You go short there, TP1, TP2, TP3. Your stop loss is just above here, and you see you never reach your stop loss. Brilliant. So the reason why we don't trade under yellow, you can see some of the trade here under yellow. Well, this one still kind of be okay a little bit, and that didn't go too much. So we okay, look at those areas under yellow. They are not always the best. Okay. All right. So these are all under yellow. So your aim is to find trade that happen under red, sell trade, and under red. And if you're able to secure those ones, most of the time they turn out to be good. Look at that. Look at how you follow this trend here, because they are all under red and it's a very strong trend. So you are just going to add to your position. You might have one open position here and keep adding to your position, add more, add more, add more, until probably you go yellow, you can exit, or you go yellow here, means that the trend is nearly over, and then the trend continues again. So different strategies you can play with this thing. For the bandwidth, you say, do you have the bandwidth indicator for MT5? Not yet, but I could do one or look for one. Okay, you want to get the indicator for inside bar. Okay, you can go to this particular live session video right now, click the description. There's a link there to download the indicator. It's there for you. You can go there right now and do it. Okay, the BB width, yes, the BB width is included in that link. 50% as good in sell trade. Yeah, you can practice with the percentage. So the percentage is just a default one that I use. I like to keep most things to be default values, except I see a big benefit before I change it, because sometimes they call something curve fitting. So when you adjust the parameter too much, you are curve fitting it for this particular currency pair or for this particular instrument. If you go to another instrument, then the settings change again. So you have to keep changing the settings all the time. But if you have one setting that nearly work for most of them, then you keep that way. But of course you can investigate that further. So you can see how you milk all these pips from here, and this is gold, right? So like here, you can see most of this time is not looking very okay with the yellow bandwidth. Okay, here it's a good trade here. You get good one out of it. Okay, look at that. I mean, if you have sold here, and that's not a good trade, right? So that's why we are avoiding yellow. So here it's in a range. It's not in a trend. It's not in a trend. You can see when it gets to a trend, the color changes to red, and you can see you have chance to make money. But when it's flat like this, it's flat, and then you are trading this box, then there will be problem, because right now it will put you into a trade here, because this has broken the bar, and then you go short. Unfortunately, you're just going to hit your stop loss, because you are not in a trend, it's in a range. But this has told you already, BB width says, hey, stop, You are not in a trend. Don't trade. Use another strategy. So there's another strategy you can use to trade range. When it is in range, you can use a different method of trading, not this trend style. So because there is a style for range and a style for trend, so employ the right style. Okay, so this is gold. You can see it's in a range there. That's in a trend. I mean, you would take your TP1 there definitely before this big bar. Even this one that looks a little bit horrible, but still it's a good trade because you break your low here under red. Okay, so you sell here. Your stop loss will actually be here. Okay, and let me refresh it, because sometimes this you need to be refreshing this. Okay, it's correct. So you put your stop, you put your trade here, you sell here, and then you take your TP1, TP2. Here it's not a trade because it's under yellow. That is no trade in all this area. No trade, no trade, no trade, no trade, no trade, no trade. Even this one, no trade, because at the time it breaks, let's see. When it breaks, you can see when it breaks, you're already yellow. So no trade. But if you don't consider the yellow, you are just taking all the trades like this one. Well, you sold, but it might not be the greatest trade. Okay, good. I hope you guys got it right. You all got it. Great stuff. Okay, as I said before, I want to show you a little bit of what we do. Okay, I want to show you about your trade mentor. Okay, so what we do, we call our company your trade mentor. Okay, and we train people like yourself how to trade the forex market. A lot of people have attempted forex market without proper education, and of course you know what happened. Some people have lost a lot of money. But it's always good to get proper education and know what you are doing before you start. So it's never too late. You can come on board and we are going to show you how you can go about it. Okay, for your silver package, which we will give you, this is all what you are going to benefit. So we have a Discord membership. Discord, we all know what Discord is. It's like WhatsApp together with Telegram put together. Video conferencing is there, text messages are there, and you can share chats. So we have a Discord membership which is worth $500 included in your silver package. You have access to all the training courses that we have done in the past. We are going to give you a lot of MT4 indicators and expert advisor you can download. You are not going to pay anything for it. It's worth over $1,000 US. In the Discord channel or Discord server, we have weekly live group training, just like we are doing on YouTube. We have the one on Discord, and it's only for the members. So you are going to have access to that. We are going to give you 3 powerful trading strategies. Okay, it's worth $750. And also in the Discord group, you will have live trading signals and analysis. So if you want to receive signal, you don't want to develop your own strategy, you just want to get a signal and trade it, yes, you will get it from our group. And finally, you have access to a live trading room where you can see other traders, discuss with other traders. You can agree with me, if you put all this together, it has run into probably a few $1,000s. But you are only going to pay $50 to be a member. Okay, so you are going to pay $50 to be a member of the group. How cool is that? How cool is that, right? So I will quickly show you the website where you are going to go. Okay, I'll put my you go to www.yourtradementor yourtradementor.com yourtradementor.com. Okay, so when you get to yourtradementor.com, all you need to do is to go to register. Okay, so you go to register page and you look for the silver package. There are 3 packages there. We have the silver package, we have the gold package, and then we have the diamond package. So you go and look for the silver package. Okay, so you can take either of the 3 packages. Okay, so let me go down, go to the end here. At the end here you have the 3 packages. So this is the one that I'm showing you tonight. So the silver package is only $50. You get all those benefits that I've shown you. Okay, the gold package is exactly the same as silver package. The difference is that you will have access to 2-hour mentorship. So if you want to refine your strategy, you want to discuss with me one-on-one, and then I will do that for you for 1 day. That is 2 hours for 1 day, 2 hours in a day. That is just the difference between the silver and the gold. And also the same thing applies to the diamond package. You have longer time with me, 6 hours. You can split it into 3 days, 2 hours every day. So in 3 days, that is what you are going to pay for it. But if you just want to come in first, a silver package, you only pay $50. You get access to all that I've shown you before. Alright, so thank you so much. We have 21 likes. Any question? If you have any questions, let me know. We have 21 likes. We want more likes, please. We want more likes. Give us more. Deep pack. Commodity 20% looks perfect. Okay, yes. Good, good. I hope you guys are looking at the indicators now. You have downloaded it and you are looking at it. Okay, just keep checking that indicator out. Keep testing it out. Make sure that it fits into the instruments you want to trade. Make sure you don't just put it, and if it doesn't work, you will see it immediately. If you put it on a chart, you will see it immediately. If it doesn't work, you see most of the time it's either all going to be yellow, no red, or maybe 75% of the time the bandwidth is yellow. It means that that particular instrument is always on range. It's a range band instrument. That's another good thing for you to know, because if you want to trade, depending on your strategy, if you have a strategy to trade trend, so you want to know that there is trend. Oh no, I think if you add more indicator like MACD or RSI, yeah, you can. I mean, if you improve it, and it won't cloud your judgment. It won't cloud your judgment, and you will still be able to make decisions. Why not? You can try that. Already, you know, we have moving average, which is a trending indicator. We have the Bollinger Band, which is also a trending indicator. So because what we are trying to do now is we are trying to trade trend. But RSI, you know, RSI is oscillator, which means they want to find overbought and oversold. That means they want to find, it's more like range trending. So when it goes to overbought, they want to sell it there. When it goes to oversold level 20, they want to buy it so that it will go up. So if you put that into this strategy, also it can help you, but you have to try it first. So that means you are adding a range band indicator in conjunction with a trending indicator. Well, there could be some benefit to it. Okay, very good question, very good question. Okay, so any more question? So tonight, yes, I didn't mention something, is that when you sign up to any of these packages, whether you need 2 hours mentorship, 1 day mentorship, or 6 hours mentorship, which is 6 hours 6 hours mentorship, or 3 days, you will all receive a coupon code. So a coupon code will take you to, we have a store here. Okay, it's a store. I will do it in a new link now. So we have a store there. So when you get to the store, you will receive a coupon link that will help you download some expert advisors and some indicators. Okay, you can't download it if you are not a member. Okay, so here when you come here, you see some good indicators: automatic Ichimoku, automatic MACD divergence, automatic trend line, currency strength meter. These are good indicators that can help you in your trading. So if you sign up, you are going to get a coupon code that will give you 100% discount on all of this. So you are not going to pay a dime just for your membership. You remember, I know someone that actually signed up, and the first day they downloaded nearly everything. I said, what? That's over $1,000 in a day, and you only pay $50, and that's just this. Only this benefit. This is just one benefit out of all the benefits that we have talked about. So you can come here and download. I think we even have some. Let me check. We still have some expert advisors as well that that's been tested that you can use. Okay, so actually we have Bollinger. Okay, yeah, this is the strategy, Bollinger Band strategy. So this one will give you everything you need to know, the template, all the indicators, everything there. Okay, and you know our flagship one, simple moving average. Okay, it's also there. So you guys can come over here, and Renko, if you want to build a Renko chart, this is also available. I mean, it's packed. It's packed with a lot of goodies. So so all you're going to do is just make this $50 payment for the silver package, and then you have access to everything. You can do that tonight, and we'll still send you all the indicators and the coupon code. All right. Okay. Let's see. Can we block test alert? Okay, that's a good question. Let me show you. Let me show you this one here. Okay, indicators. Okay, so the P, which is this is actually the one that should be sending the alert, which is the inside bar. Okay, when the inside bar, yes, it can create a custom alert. You give it any alert, the name of your alert. You want to see it visually. If you want it visually, you say true. That is, it will show on the screen. If you want it to be emailed to you, you say true. Then you configure your email address. If you want push notification, if you want sound, you set it sound is true. If you want push alert, that is, you want it to be pushed to anywhere for you, your phone, your one or your whatever you want it to go, you set it up, and then you can set the sound, the name of the sound. So when you click OK to that, all this will be done for you. So it has various alerts: visual, email, sound, push notification. So all of it are included. Okay, and this also, to be for your information, is also free. So for attending tonight, you are going to receive this this package here, the one you are looking at, the one we have discussed tonight. This package here tonight, you are going to receive it for free. Whether you sign up or you don't sign up, you get this for attending tonight, and it's in the link. It's in the link of the video, so you can check the link out and download it. Okay, so next week, ladies and gentlemen, we are still going to do this again, but come with your questions. If there's anything that you have tested during the week, I know some of you have taken a keen interest in it, so test it out, back test it very well. Let me tell you what somebody did last week. They told me that they've back tested euro dollar. Okay, this is one of our members. Okay, maybe they are actually online right now. They back tested euro dollar daily time frame from 2017 till this week, or she told me last week. So she backtested 2017 to 2021, April 2021. It found a win ratio of close to 70%. And all those ones that won, minimum is ratio 1 to 2. That is stop loss and the take profit. Minimum is 1 to 2. Some of them are 1 to 3, 1 to 4, but at least minimum of 1 to 2. It said only one trade which give 1 to 1. Okay, but the rest is at least 1 to 2. Okay, so that is someone who has done his homework. But remember, you have to do your homework too. So that person now might take advantage of that and start trading euro dollar daily chart, because they now have confidence in trading it, because they've tested it themselves. They've backtested. In fact, the person backtested it manually. He didn't use any of this indicator. He just started looking for the inside bar with his eyes, and once he found them, then he start putting them on the and start backtesting and recording their result. Okay, so from 2017 they record that euro dollar gave a nearly 70% win ratio. Okay, all right, so any more question before we say kashifo? Any more question? All right, I hope it was a good lesson tonight. Okay, I just look at Ethereum last inner bar and the trade was successful. Great. There's a lot of potential in this Vasile. Yes, so you just need to check which of the instruments are working. The first thing that you will notice is the yellow and the red. Okay, you know that you cannot trade under yellow. So when you see too many yellow, say for example, you look at this particular one, whoo, yellow, you know, there's nothing for you here, right? So you move to the next. So this is the way I do it. I just drop them here, say here, nothing to do, right? Don't even look further. Don't bother to look for anything, nothing to do here. It's all yellow. Here, what about here? Nothing to do here, it's all yellow. What about this one? Okay, yes. Now I'm interested in this one because I'm seeing red. So sometimes you have to refresh the template, because you know, not all programmers do a nice job. Some programmers don't do a nice job. So moreover, you know, so look, that wasn't there before, so it just appeared. So now, like, I will be interested in this one because I will be looking at when there will be an inside bar and what to do. So I'll move to the next one. This one, there's nothing to do here. Look at that. You can't be trading here. Pure range, and you can see it's telling you that it's in a range. I like that indicator. It's very good. Here also there's nothing to do. Here there's nothing to. Oh, look at that range. See, range market and little trend that is there, little uptrend that is there. You can see the red picked it up. So trust this thing is good. Let's see euro. Okay, now I'll be interested in euro too, because you know we are in a strong trend, right? You can see in a good trend. So what we'll be looking for, let me refresh and see whether we are not missing any inside bar here. No, we are not missing. Oh, we got one here. See, did this one happen during? Oh, it happened during yellow. But you win some, you lose some in terms of signals. Some good signals, you will miss them, you won't pick them because you're under yellow, right? So but now you'll be waiting for the next signal because you are now under red. So you move on until you are able to find one you can trade for the day, right? This one also is getting ready for an action. USD Swiss francs, what happened to that? Okay, now this one is already formed an inside bar and it's not broken yet. So now you are waiting for it to be broken. Okay, so now let's say you come tomorrow or 2 days later and this line is taken down. That's a trade for you. Sell trade, right? So if that line is broken, that is sell trade for you. But if it's broken up, it depends on where the moving average is at the time. If it's really broken up, then it's a buy because it's broken above moving average. But already if it's still below the moving average, it's a good sell. So that's how you move. So if you are using it like this, also is preparing. Okay, no, it's gone back to range. Okay, so easy. In a range, nothing to be done. What about this Australian Singapore dollar in a range? Card chef in a trend. Okay, in a trend. So you will, let me refresh this. Okay, so there's no, I was thinking maybe this was an inside bar. Oh no, because because it's before. Yeah. So this also is not an inside bar because it's already gone above the mother bar here. All right. So that's how to play the game, ladies and gentlemen. Inside bar indicator. Yes. So what you are going to, okay, let me show you then. What you are going to find is, if you go to my YouTube channel, let's say you go to youtube.com, and you go to any of my like the live one you are watching right now, or even the ones before, you go there and you just click okay, like this is the one we are watching right now, right? So I'm going to click it. This is the one we are watching right now. I'm going to click it, but I make sure that it doesn't talk. Otherwise, it's going to make a lot of noise to you. More likes, please. I need more likes. Who hasn't given us a like? Even if you have give us another one again. Okay, time frame is 4 hours and daily. Okay, so now you can go here, inside bar trading indicator template, free. So just click this link. It will take you to where you are going to download it. It's free. You don't have to pay anything, right? It's free. Just download it there. The reason why I did it this way, if you remember before, I used to ask people to put their email address where I should send it to. I'll say in the comment, add your email address. But now we realize that some people are taking the advantage of those email addresses and they are spamming people. That's why I stopped asking for people's email address on YouTube, because people will look at it in the future and maybe send you some bad spam messages. So now you just have to click this link and then enter your email address there, and you get the indicator. So there, in that way, it is not exposed to anyone. Okay, so this is where it is. So you have access to it, full access to it. Okay, all right. So we can do 4 hours as a time frame. We can also do daily as a time frame. Okay, those two are very safe, or even weekly. I'm sure nobody wants to trade weekly here or monthly. But if you come down, I've seen somebody using 5 minutes chart or even 15 minutes chart. You can try it. The challenge that has is that the lower time frame has a lot of noise. You know, look at that trade. Look at that trade. Look at that beautiful trade there. Look at that beautiful trade. It will give you some good pips. Okay, so some lower time frame have a lot of noise. So let's say we break it down to like 5 minutes. We come down to 5 minutes here. Okay, so here we got all this yellow, and then we got red. Even the red is not okay, but let me apply the indicator so that we can see the inside bar whether. Okay, now we got some of the inside bar. Okay, this is 5 minutes chart, so you can see for yourself if it makes sense. Here it does make sense. Here you can still pick some pips up here because it's under red. Here it's a good trade under red. You will pick quite a lot of bar there, and this also happen when it breaks it breaks it under the red. So that's also a good trade. So that's also a good trade. That's also a good trade because you make your TP1. Here you probably make TP1, TP2. So if you want to look at short time frame, why not? But just make sure you are following the rules. Use all the rules. Follow the rules. Don't trade under range band market. Like here, don't trade under range band market. Oh, please look at SMR USD. There's an inside bar we can trade now. SMR. Which one is SMR? Do I have XMR? Never seen that. Let me check. SMR USD. No, we don't. I don't have SMR. I have SAG, SAG USD, SAG Euro, SAG USD. Okay, Henry, you have IC market change their minimum leverage. I hear they no longer do 1 to 500. Okay, depend. Yes, you are correct. What they did was they split their company now into 2 different companies. The old company used to base in Australia, and it used to give leverage up to 1 to 500. Okay, but when the Australian regulator said for anyone that is in Australia and on Australia business must not have higher than 30 leverage. So the same thing in Europe, the same thing in America and other Western worlds. So IC market now devised a strategy where they now have 2 companies. One is still based in Australia, which is IC Market Australia, and they created a new company. They call it IC Market Global, and that, I think that is based in Malta or somewhere, you know, all those little islands. So now it's your choice. If you still want to trade with IC Market Australia, you will get 1 to 30 leverage, but you are going to be covered by the Australian regulations, which is very strict, just like US regulation, just like UK regulation, just like European regulations. Very strict. They can't mess up with your money. Now they created a second company, which is the Global, which is regulated as well, but the regulation is not as strict as the previous company. So, but they give 1 to 500 in that new company. So the choice is yours. If you remain with them, with the Australia, you get 1 to 30, but they encourage everybody to switch to IC Market Global. So, but the regulation there is very shaky. So, but they said they will maintain the same standard they have been maintaining before. So, but we are yet to see. Let us see what they do. My personal opinion is that I will watch and see first. Let's give, because they just did this recently, so let's give them 6 months. Let's give them 6 months. If we begin to see a lot of bad reviews online, we see a lot of people complaining about not being able to withdraw or some other bad practices, then we know the IC market is changing. Okay, so I will reserve my judgment for now, but that is exactly what happened. Okay, so I hope that is clear, Henry. Okay, so you saw the indicator bar is a BB width included. Yes, the BB width is included. Yes, you got the BB width included. You got the it's only the moving average that is not part of it. So you have BB width and you have the indicator, the PZ inside bar, and also you have the template. Okay, so BTC USD last inner bar is also a successful trade. Wow, you are really busy looking at this, Vasily. You are busy checking it out. I like that. Are you planning to subscribe? Yeah, because over there in Discord you will see more, right? And other strategies as well. SMR USD was BB red, BTC is yellow. Okay. All right, good, Henry. All right. So our likes now is 24. Can we push it to 25? Can we give one more like, please? Give us one more like. Push it. All right, so guys, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure talking to you and showing you this strategy. I want you to play around with it. Most importantly, have a look at it. See if it's a benefit for you to trade it. Look at the pair or the instrument that you think is better for it. Not all instruments will be okay, and not all time frame. Okay, so if you're able to find something, back test it. Okay, but I would say don't ignore the yellow. The yellow do keep you away from some bad signals. Okay. All right. So which one are we looking? We are looking at card chef. Okay. Right. So wow. Check Nasdaq 15 minutes. Nasdaq 15 minutes. Which one is the Nasdaq? Is it US 30? Oh my goodness. So you guys are very. You are very what shall I say? You are very curious about this thing now. Yeah, 15 minutes. Oh my goodness, I never thought of 15 minutes. I always think of long-term time frame. Okay, so 15 minutes, yes. So depending on where this now end, depending on where this candle ends, if this candle end up here and break this, right, that's a buy. If this candle goes down here and break the lower mother bar, that is a sell. That's correct. You are cool. You guess right. And you see, because the trend has started with these long bars, that's why we have this red Bollinger Band weight. And you can see all this along here. You see, if you have been trading here, it might not be worthwhile, and hence it is yellow. Not worthwhile trading all this line, this flat line. Okay, good. Nasdaq 30 minutes. So there's so much to do, guys, so much to look at, we have not even looked at oil, we have not looked at anything else. We just look at few currency. It's been fantastic. Okay guys, thank you so much once again. All right, Lax has gone to 26. Thank you. Now we can say cashy fold. All right, we can say good night, everybody. We can say good afternoon wherever you are. You can say good morning, and prepare for next week. It's gonna be awesome next week. Okay, so practice, and make sure you do your homework on it. Okay, without further ado, on new USD last Inaba is also successful. Wow, you guys are doing this thing. Yeah. Yeah, I told you that the person actually did research using US dollar, USD, Euro US dollar between 2017 to 2021, found it to be about 70% accurate, but it used daily bars, daily candles. Okay, so it didn't use, because if you are going to test with 15 minutes, it's going to take you time. It's going to take you time to do 15 minutes. But for daily, just one candle per day. So in a week, in 2 weeks, might only be one trade, or even 3 weeks, might only be one inside bar that was formed. So it's easy for him to do all those tests on a daily, for the daily bars. So, but if forex is that easy, everybody will be making huge money from it. So it's going to take hard work. It's going to take your time to investigate it and to perfect it for yourself. All right. So finally, don't forget that you have to go to. Let me post you the website that you have to go. I remember that I haven't actually posted you the website yet. Okay, so I'm going to post you the website. Here is yourtradementor.com, and when you get to your trade mentor, you scroll down. Okay, or actually you can click register. Okay, if you click register, it takes you straight to registration page. Okay, let me give you that. It takes you straight to the registration page. So here is a link. So I know some of you are interested in doing that. So that is the link. So click that link, and once you get here, just come to which of the package you want to sign up for. For the entire month. This is a package for the entire month. This package, you will get 1 day one-on-one session with me. So if you want me to discuss fully with you one-on-one for this strategy or any other strategy, you are welcome to join and get hold of me. I will open up my calendar where you can automatically book the days and hours that pleases you. I'm not going to determine it for you. You are going to determine time and date that suit your agenda. So I will just open my calendar for you Monday to Friday. You pick any of the days, even weekend, Saturday and Sunday inclusive. You pick any of the day that suits you for the gold package and for the diamond package. For diamond package, a lot of people that have gone through it, they find it very, very interesting. So is the gold package as well. However, you have a lot of support from us from silver package. Even if you don't have one-to-one mentorship, you have a lot of traders, even including myself, that will be helping you in Discord, will be helping you. And remember that on the website itself, when you log in to your student area here, you have over 50 education videos that you can watch about different strategies and forex as a whole. So it's a very powerful learning website. So I encourage you to sign up. You say you will give the first 5 people that say yes something. Okay, so if you really mean it, I could give you tonight. Well, I haven't discussed that with anybody, but I can give you tonight 10% discount. So I will just go and create a discount package right now as we are here, and I will give it to you right now if you want to join. The discount doesn't exist yet, but I could ask the back office right now to create that discount code, and I'll give it to you now, and then you can sign up getting 10%. What about that? So the first 5 people who wants a 10%, if you say yes, I will go ahead and create that discount code now. I will ask the back office to do the discount code for us. So it means that you are not going to pay $50 tonight. You are going to pay $45. How about that? 10% down. I made my offer. So if you want to take it up, let me know. Only 5 people. Okay, only 5 people who wants to take that offer up. I'll give it to them tonight. All right. Great stuff. Thank you so much once again. It's been a pleasure talking to you guys. And let me post to you. We are on Telegram as well. Okay. If you don't know our Telegram channel, I'll show you. We have a Telegram channel. Telegram channel is free. Telegram channel is free, and we have a lot of discussion going on there. Telegram. Where's that? This is our Telegram group. I'll send you the link to our Telegram group. Okay, so let me open the Telegram up. But first of all, let me send you the link to Telegram as well. So you say you will. All right. Okay, let me give you this Telegram. That's to a Telegram group channel. So that's free. Okay, so that is the number of people that are on our Telegram group right now, right? And we have so if you want to join, you just click join group. I'll show you how the Telegram group looks like right now. If you join, it's free. It's a free group. We do help a lot of people here. When you have any question, you can ask us questions. We will answer you. So this is the group. For example, you can see people are already joining right as we are speaking. All right. So this is the group. So this is the group here, and you got so you got a lot of people on the group. For example, you got quite a lot of files, indicators, expert advisor, a lot of things that you can download when you come in. For example, This is session indicator that we posted by us, and loads of stuff there. So it is your best interest to quickly join this group. It is free and you are going to learn a lot. Okay, so our group membership is going up. I think we're going to hit 2,000 very, very soon. Okay, so thank you very much once again, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for me now to sign up and say we're going to see again next week without any further questions. Okay, good night, everybody. I hope you had a good time, and I did have a good time myself. Take care all. Bye.